Combo versus...
No.
Okay, no. Yeah, I was like, what?
We got Super Dan and is it SweatyLemons?
I think that's SweatyLemons, yeah.
We'll find out in a minute. They're not ready, so stream will be picking up as we go.
But yeah, so yeah, Super Dan, SweatyLemons, both very strong players. They've both done quite well.
Right, yeah. Super Dan, always a strong player, always great punish game in neutral. Extremely smart player.
Yeah, really repping Mario and kind of showing people when this game first came out, people were saying like Mario, like G tier, terrible character. He's so much worse than he was in Smash 4, and he did lose a lot, but he's not bad by any means. And Super Dan's really one of those players that shows you, like for that reason, for example, why Mario is a very strong character. And now I see a lot of people putting him like high tier on tier lists nowadays. So
he's a very, very good, I would say he's more of a rushdown character, but he of course has tools to play any kind of style he wants.
Yeah, that was a really, really clutch early up B there by Dan.
Yeah.
Faking it. SweatyLemons out. Oh! Hitting the not the hitbox he wanted on that up B, but still managing to get a little bit more damage on there.
I've been seeing, I was going to say, I've been seeing Mr. E starting to pull that out a little bit, using the reverse hitbox of up B in order to bring him up. Yeah, bring him up to ledge so that we can just drop off and back air.
Oh, I see. I feel like he would have wanted the... I guess he was reverse, so he couldn't... This ain't melee, you know what I mean? You can't do the dolphin slash classic kill, but I mean...
yeah.
It's a tool, yeah. That makes sense.
Still not dead.
Yeah, Dan clinging on, managing to take a full 83%. Oh, missing the counter again.
I don't like the counter off stage. You really need to be in front of Mario if you want to send him flying.
Yeah, I think he's trying to be in front of him, but it's just hard. But yeah, that'll take it. That's a classic kill throw by Lucina, but not before Dan manages to take like a whole 100% on him nearly. And
yeah, no, they really nerfed the up throw from forward, didn't they?
Yeah, a little bit. But yeah, Mario, or Dan rather, is sitting pretty as things stand.
So, I would say Spoix, you're a little bit more of an experienced player than I am. So it's just a nice little compliment. But I want to ask you.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you are SweatyLemons in this situation, how do you approach the neutral and how do you approach getting back in this game?
Okay. Well, I mean, Mario's biggest problem in Smash 4, and I think still persisting in this game, is range, right? Some of the characters one of his biggest counters in Smash 4 was Marth, because he just got outranged super hard. It was his only real weakness, other than killing, but up smash kind of sealed the deal for a lot of Mario players anyway.
Right.
So I would just be aiming to massively abuse my range as Lucina. You know, see a lot of those short up fairs, a lot of just putting him outside of my threat range, or his threat range, rather, and then keeping him inside my sword range.
Right.
But that's a lot easier said than done, especially when you're playing against someone who's good as Dan.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, oh, there's that, the ultimate classic.
Yeah, no.
But, you know, that's how this game is. That's one of the niche qualities of this game, I'd say.
So, question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ranking Mario's Plumber Suit, what do you think he'll last?
Where is
his skin compared to the others?
Oh, I think the America skin is always a classic.
Yes.
And I think that the other Odyssey skins are better than this one personally. Like especially the top hat one. I think it's great. But yeah, I don't know.
I'm definitely a fan of the it's the brown suit one.
Oh, okay.
The old I think the board allied skin before he switched to just normal Mario.
Yeah. But yeah, Dan. Oh my! Of course he's going for the BM. Needless fair, but you know, you gotta seal the deal.
Yep.
But yeah, Dan commanding that first game very, very strongly. I think that he really pushed his advantage. I think that was the thing that really changed, like, between the two of them. He wasn't necessarily winning neutral more often than SweatyLemons was. At least I didn't notice that he was. But he really seemed to just keep him off stage in the corner a lot harder than SweatyLemons was able to. And as a result, like, when SweatyLemons runs off and gets that counter, and then he misses the hit, all of a sudden he's in disadvantage, and then Dan's going to rack up another, like, 50-60% on him.
Right.
And I think that's the biggest gap between these two players right now, at least in Game 1.
Right now, I agree.
That is, to be fair, that is somewhat of a classical weakness of Lucina's, that her punish game's not the strongest in the game. It's probably her one real weakness in terms of, like, her racking up damage potential is not amazing.
No.
But she does have other advantages. So, I mean, the real goal here for SweatyLemons, I think, then, is to, if he's not going to be able to get the punish game and not be able to stack up to Dan's ability to rack on damage and get the kills, he needs to win neutral a lot more than Dan will. Otherwise, he has no chance.
Right, no. I think the big important part here is to definitely, like you said, win the neutral, keep Dan just keep Dan in the disadvantage state trap.
Yeah.
Ledge trap. You can threaten him enough with a sword. It's Mario's does not have the range. So,
yeah. Oh, but sometimes you go for one of those grabs and you try to keep him in disadvantage and you get F smashed. Happens sometimes. That's Smash Brothers.
oh my God. I will never understand the mindset behind full hop, fast fall landing, forward smash. I always see myself getting caught by it, and I never understand it.
I mean, I think the big thing is that at least in this game, that has a purpose more than it did in Smash 4, at least because you can bait parries with it against players who really love parrying your aerials, especially slow aerials like Greninja or Ivysaur.
Right.
Fair. If they're parrying all the time, you can just land and F smash them. But in some situations, especially against as a Mario, it doesn't seem like it should work, but it does because you know, mix-ups out of shield. I don't know.
I guess I'll never understand.
I'm not the person to ask, I guess, because I don't understand it either. But yeah, SweatyLemons also running into the main weakness of Lucina, other than her lacking damage game, is her ability to kill. She's really good at getting that, like, people call her this fly swatter frequently, because she's great at just hitting you over and over and over again. She's going to win neutral 18 times in a row. But now we see Dan at 181%, and he's still not dead. And unless she starts hitting strong moves, he's not going to really be at risk of dying for another 20-30%. So,
yeah, no. I
think that's the story of this entire set right there. Is that SweatyLemons just died 60% before what Dan's at right now, and Dan's still sitting pretty with 3 stocks. Managed to take that stock though, so potentially we'll see a little bit of a momentum run back here from SweatyLemons, but it's not looking super likely because Dan seems to really have SweatyLemons' number.
He's just the pressure he's applying with his aerials and the mix-ups he's doing, I think, is too strong for Lemon. I think Sweaty might be jumping a little bit too much. I've seen him get caught under up smash a little bit too much, but
yeah, I think the problem that I've seen is that most of the up smash just seems like he was trying to land next to Dan. Because he had expended his resources, and Dan was just like catching his landing. But I think also he caught an up smash at a shield, or a jump at a shield rather.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, but I mean,
that was forward smash. What are you doing?
I don't know if it would have killed, honestly.
Probably not, but I mean,
after the nerf.
Yeah, no. I mean,
that'll take it.
That was cool.
Great, kind of like mid combo wake up option almost.
Yeah, no. Hey man, when in doubt, just swing it out. Don't do that, actually. That's terrible advice. Let's not do that.
But yeah, Dan kind of running away with the set. The thing is, the problem for me at least was that I didn't really notice anything that like SweatyLemons was doing really poorly. Like you mentioned that he was jumping a bit much, but that wasn't a huge thing. And he didn't really do anything bad. I think it was just that Dan was really